Me did Yanyanta Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Mokai and Rantebi are born in way, ye free to abodom, ye capital town age and age. Ye ko kumasi yo, ye kudi congress, adie bi tum. Ye faso yo, ye ko kumasi yo, ye kudi congress, adie ben koto, ben sorry, said kumasi so what? You remember them? No me too, near from Nkasei. Nake, and back is an Nake Kasari. Oh, Kasari Fanta. No, Nake ne Kasari Fanta. No.
Oh, okay.
And Pacho, I remember the name and I don't know Nake that's the music back on here. Young na men kind of Nake and I remember the name, forgive me. Na and they back on our news name. At the moment I can say there only Ghana kromu or English ya brechi maimu ohima kromu London UK to be specific na ebia na refi ni kaka mekao enti ebebo saa nyom dada na me producer friend na edidi nkomo bi enkomo ni ehu enkomo ni fa Ghana ho enkomo ni fa mene ho and on this show class showbiz ensemusi a yembobo nchen aje de onye na adwe so bekasa and onye wa adwe so bekasa yen tatao yen show the Afro yen krokro besi konsie na tepa wow beba and when you are willing to do this with us we do it with you. When you are not
shy,
we salute shy Rocco Jovedasi shy and near one Nake and shy no more appeal big song in our music industry. In fact, at the point, cry to say, or him might be a no word to abodom, eka say, sa emrantie Nkasei, na ke, and a shy, nimna, omu backroom, one near Chioma. Ye bedra omo chimpri. Na menyesho somuko, menyesho, hunti omanko, because omusro. To abodom for good evening. Maybe me more you, na me kind sim bikeke. Matise Saka, Yenya Biman, ma, your call line is not starting in Kobo. Big man, good evening. Hello. Okay, it's a nyanto muye. Ebia hona what do you muntino? Also Babekasa on you. Hello, good evening. Ade wada. Afro no nyane afri ni pamwana. Hello? Alright, so something is obviously not right. Mon try to be fixing na fe. Yenin come away quick brainy ho. You know, they say what changing the din. The din crowd what changing the crowd no me were more questions one or two be. Because I na him no from the days of Nkasei there. Need him say your friend no na key. But edina sesa edini nye na kebi edini ye Afro Yesus. Afro Yesus. Cause just what in that?
I am Matipa.
Afro Yesus.
Afro Jesus.
What in that ben?
Oh, be xylophone I'm see you.
Oh yes. Ampa anything come up with xylophone. Afro Jesus. They say san edina koye Afro Jesus. Now wabon yum bi say yum din Ghana be crazy. Yes. Me change yum me yam shame. Say hey, Ghana be crazy saying. This is where we live. Country broke or no country broke, we dey inside. Unfortunately, the mutimi nya visa no moko ye visa na ekwa na san de aba. Ekwa na san aye ze you know. Ye to ye na ba, na basa. Okay, Mati say empanifon saka ye nua be ma Afro Jesus de na tete no ye friend na ke. Good evening.
Good evening, Brass. I'm in Pomo to say.
Nyame adumo na so
Addo now, Addo ni Sister Grace.
Bibia. I say Addo ni why?
Sister Grace.
Oh, okay. Now me can say me reading now, boy, because me reading the grace.
They said one.
And also, but first question. Ye nimo from the days of Nkasei, ye him say fraud na ke. Na then after watching the din akọ Afro Yesus.
I mean, I went to in 2017. I went to an experience, and the result of that they said, I look my priority in life, maybe orientation as a kakra.
Okay.
How am I and your me credi actually, but me born to far. I said my baby is ababona son. The best thing you can do for yourself is to look within and become who you are meant to be. Okay. It affected me, me too. Affected my brother, me boy, and it is very important. Okay. It reveals purpose. It Afro Yesus reveal that state of mind and that state of being. Not to say I believe say me na me if that makes sense.
And maybe I not may prepare a net program now. Me try Afro Yesus now. Me producer say is it Black Jesus and why no Afro Yesus na saying and not because Afro obika for as a black people in the African descent and now okay Jesus na say it is a word coined from Jesus be Black Jesus na why no Afro Yesus na
who can start
na no inspiration Black Jesus saying Chechemwe.
Okay, so I need the Nkasei now I ain't but in short in say before Mecca I try not to explain too much or talk too much about my spiritual life or my relationship with the divine because that area a lot of arguments but and I don't like that so much so okay. But to keep it short and simple Mimi Gigi and Miji say no say ye na ye obo ade no emma obi nchen obi eba no huhumu a obi nchen obi enti sene Yesu sifatie no sana Sammy sifatie sana Isaac sifatie na emum no awareness ne betru difference of how you live or how you live outwardly your divine essence. So for example, Yefa papa be the Mr. A. Me papa was and Mr. B so the same papa. But Mr. B said there or you hear me because of onye aware of the wealth and the papa and our wealth or their sin. So the only difference is just awareness. But now we are the creations of the Creator, and spiritually, they physically they are all sika same, anwa te same, blah blah blah. But whom they na cross, same level, same bucket, same maybe
Mati
Intimately, who said you should have said another soon. Difference. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Now, to be frank, not many face I was judging too because a brabia now more bangers as in Nkasei na mumutiti na mutu coin free chromoano. Now, yentise oyenyum and now can you moon send be brave. It mean put it not me face what judging too. And now say, Ujai to and nothing was a bubble beam.
No dear. Also, a gift here. Say the Mawa. It is a footballer. Sabi be our home day subeti na man boy day near there. And I knew me more spiritual. So yes, we died there, but in the crowd woman said ye crying jai. Aha, so behind I've always done music. I've always written, I've always performed. But I don't market it that much. Until maybe I am back to the platforms microphone too. But I've always done music.
Oh, beautiful. Now I shy when you are back home. The now in the Nkasei group shy or no one's say.
Also a promo about maintaining cabin.
On an Nkasa, on an Ayaka.
Many need to do for that, but Abrabono o boko anymore was say. Also, some people believe say uni be said Abra Asiana uni obi uniana obi emamia. Now you are related by blood or by time, and you have to be together. But I don't do that. Me, I'm on a journey, on a path, and me here choose.
Okay.
Any resource for my journey. Me do baby na say baby I make corny different from baby I corner name for so much. Oh no benam baby na manam baby. And I think that is what has happened between us. So you know, yeti yeah, and I don't see us. We're very different people. Although that just says spiritually we are all one, but physically we're very different people. And sometimes if you're not careful and set yourself aside from certain people, you disturb each other. And I think that's what's happening with us. It's me, Nkasei Ayaka, but of course, I had to mean the Ekoswana Brabo.
And I can be a mind in business.
We prophet now, what can I say?
Now, my Mr. Afro is used, my Mr. question way. And they, young boys, me nuba, and I me samba, and I nine say, we want to form a music group. What honest advice would you give them looking at your experience from the days of Nkasei?
It's a good thing. I mean, I would say go on, you know. I mean, and maybe the American say it's. I don't think I've had a bad experience. Nkasei has been it's a very good experience, a very good platform for me to stand on, you know, and it will always be so. I mean, still Nkofo Chia Bodom and Nkofo Ediane with a song we take with Reggie Rockstone. So from the position I'm stood in there, I would say it's a very good thing. But don't force it. You see, the problem, so this is sometimes even when it is not working or when the relationships are not working, people are afraid of what people will say in team. Not by force. Now you are together. And I said, no. Yes, I see a book. I will see you. Abrabo, yes, I will be. You know.
I love that. Yes, I see a book.
No, do by we are say crown or how cry. Channel to Sana Yesu kai. Oh, Sana, yeah. It's a free world. The greatest gift God gave to man is choice. Hold on to choice. Once you believe in something, and when I brought me A, B, C, D, unko how be there.
Okay, yeah. Fast forward the time na yemra and komodiemu. And then komodiemu say, any who say online, YouTube platform, social media. And you be a tragu, and you may tragu near Kosea Kotia, and you may title the Ghana be crazy. Now, to be frank, yeah, take Ghana, the OTV sa, or shows Ghana be crazy saying, say, yeah, take Cromwell in a bob or damn the Guha, as say. Now, you show me on our boy and say, oh, would the end and submit me account into your show now, church move. Say, Ghana be crazy saying, Afro is Ghana be crazy saying, and you know, and then I see your Ghana.
Oh, they see. Okay, so Ghana be crazy, no? And your literal said you'll come service. I have to correct that very quick, you know, because Ghana is a place with prominent people, great men, Kwame Nkrumah, Kofi Annan, Sammy Flex, Kojo King, Shatawale, Obrafo, the names. Ghana has excellent people. Ghana has excellent cultures, tradition, nice places near there. So to say it's a Ghana be crazy, it's more better. Until any little say Ghana, because because Ghana be crazy. That's the sound it. That's the Mr. Mabodamo. Because quite a make keke, but in Ghana, until any literal. But what
so I'm coming out. The damn bisa say, see, one man who say metaphorically, still, yeah, a bit who tight to the Ghana be crazy, no. Why Obiano be who say metaphorical with a title Ghana be crazy. Obiano be who say, oh, this is metaphorical and not as it is.
I need to mean
Okay, I get it. Matthias here. And your mom be who say Ghana bodam no mun fa ne sa almost on Betty say o chire mu so mun fa ne sa
maybe your master there I tend not to worry too much. Also people will think the way they think. Exactly. People will do what they want to do. So when the opportunity comes, say na me explain ya obi kwa opra metimi atim for my na kusi bear 5 day anyway maybe I'm not doing na one but you know art there art
and also
so it will always be that.
Okay, enti kosona cheche mu e den na esi enti a Ghana be crazy nyomi by.
Okay, so we are experiencing hopefully the peak of corruption. So say we are a corrupt society, to speak plainly, and throw rules off our tongue easily. You know, as Ghanaians, a problem we have here. And to say our leaders are corrupt too, it's not saying anything new, because our leaders will not come from heaven; they will come from our societies. You know, but the Ghana air from Sicily. The Ghana air from England. The camera say, level say that the Judah because social from Kwame Nkrumah Besi President Mahama Bosia Eboe. Ukalina Bokumwa and Bosia Yabo in these 6 years in the governance of President Akufo-Addo, and so meanwhile this is a man that came with a lot of promises and at the I said Ghana be crazy in two things. Okay, we are complaining, but our attitude is not changing. In the sense, how can this man do what he has done and still be sitting as our president, and we look and let it happen? Till when are you be free enough? And I say, before now, to help us deal with things that are not meant to be, you know. Should we just sit on it, send a yatre and sound and go through it and so because you see, it's like in daylight near shop. And I said I'm pushing back into movie more. Disrespect in daylight. And I said I'm pushing back. You can't push back. So when he said they can do and go scot-free, and politicians to me yes I can't say they are court. If you get the politician that will yes can or to me return this can not still or the same office now. You know, like me you win, but I can't think far.
Okay.
And Nkasei ya waba me trust me come when I'm trust to land on why I say Ghana must be crazy. In all these situations, we are still seeking for change. But Einstein said, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is insanity.
It's crazy.
So that's where that's the realm of South Freeze or close if you say Ghana be crazy. Because it's as if say yes, but it's a normal basis, but yeah, it's a but yes, but it's which is madness.
I see. It is a me can be straight. I met me. I can say a new way. Obama Ghana and Penifua Omoti Abines Omu Abai Musisi. Omona Obo new way at the bomb Chiana.
Yes, but specifically to President Akufo-Addo.
Specifically to President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
That's right.
Okay, and my miss our same way. And you're the best start here. I can't assembly. And you're the cassa emoti akron for. Sanity.
That's right.
One emoti akron for.
President Akufo-Addo.
President Akufo-Addo emoti akron for.
That's right.
And then where we are.
Okay, so let's see what, but here in the shop. The thing say Ghana Sika no, Ayana Bush Sika. You understand? And I also for Bisika you show we permission. A stamp, stamp print, and I didn't take so. Into upon the arrogance, he has to learn say a servant. We are his master, not the other way around. And that is one stupidity our politicians need. One first lesson they need to start waking up to. They are our servants. It's not the other way around. That is number one. And I would say, I'm not sure. So if someone shows me the evidence, me will be Anisiade. If someone shows me the evidence or the reasoning pattern to show me some wrong, I'll change. Also, Ubesi Cathedral. Details because my numbers could be wrong. As far as I'm aware, $400 million. Around those figures, I know Nkasei Egypt is doing the same, using the same amount to build a factory to create jobs. Come a day and tell me, it's a complaining and I will say, oh, and then sika now the bear, oh, the insurance sika. Yeah. Muamu crazy fast, maybe Brassami, Sammy it's a say Ghana sika kumwa.
Sani Nkomobi Koidie, I say Kakra Yakum.
Ipacho Obisa permission.
I know the name hobby.
Okay. Until Kofa say Abia Usuka, Batuni, Okrani, and other Okra. So Ukofa Obisika, Wabra one Bisana, me Pacho Omo Chrono. And the chrono, Ufa Obisika, one Bisan in Kwani, and chrono. 80 as far as I'm aware, he's a thief.
I see. But say uni evidence. Say uni evidence. Name will be the evidence, but then yes, I'll be retracted. So now, Patrick.
Of course. Look, the point in this the point I'm making, Asemna America, and this is some of the problems I owe. Asemna America is saying, check, and yes, we are a NBC for na Eka, and I feel you also share evidence. A Asama NPP for can, a Asama NDC for can, a Asama any obvious over 18. Yeah.
I see. Now, Afro Yesus, oh yeah, NDC ni, oh yeah, opposition party member.
Normally, because of my activity, I don't reveal my political
affiliation.
Yeah, Wanima. Yeah. Meaning Wanima market. Area na ya one. Me person me bon crofodi. Obi oni mi bia area wu mi oni my bi oni bia. Say young boys, ni girls say yo wu na. Ya papa no me mama ni na ya MPP. So we ended up becoming MPP. I've respected MPP. MPP abides according to the make a crown by law, by constitution. NDC seem to sometimes be a big gangster risk, so I stay away from them. You understand? And you know, as some way see class say I'm quiet me, coming with the MPP. I've always been MPP. But the point is, I'm not the only one who is disappointed. There are a lot of Nkasei MPP card holders today. We call Nkasei who be court fesika tina church room Sammy. Na papa. What we are facing now, the MPP and NDC assemble. To me, if MPP wins the next election, there means we can. That is the Jimmy Bima Ada. Because that will send it.
Afro,
that will send it.
Afro, what is saying? What is saying? Kasa send him.
Samuti.
No. Not line here. Not line here. 20 months. What's the day? See, na Jimmy Bima Ada.
Me say, in my opinion, what is going now? Well, before I say the opinion, I have to say the things that led to it. The AC where man, it's past the issue of whether it is an MPP or NDC issue. We are facing a national crisis. We are facing a national issue. We are facing the leadership of the most, as far as I'm aware, the most corrupt governance. Open the fact to back that. How is it that MPP for now Amotia compressor only finance minister in few 1 year? So what I'm saying is this: if MPP wins the next election, in my opinion, my humble opinion, then as Ghanaians, no, not Ghanaians, but as a nation, we are the most stupid. Reason being is that then we'll send to the elite, the political elite, say, oh, I feel the BIA, okay.
I see. Now, Afro Yesus, the one I will come and say almost so I say MPP basa, NDC for basa, and Tina Okase yet to my MPP ma. We are the most Jimmy for warriors, you know. I'm baby saying to say and got to my wine because almost say Otoma A as Otoma B as and don't got to my wine next.
Okay. Right. Abatuano is part of the solution. But it's not all. And the crowd minister Sammy. Need creative asin. So we discuss from usika kefie if you go to come top, no most people will steal it. I'm not saying it's this point. I'm not saying we are ever going to have politicians that are not corrupt. But we need to come to a place where we make our politicians know that there are consequences for your actions. And the first thing is to take MPP off. This election. That's the first thing. And I'm not speaking to back a political party here. I'm speaking to back my nation. Does that make sense? And that will tell MPP, both MPP and NDC, because unfortunately, we are corrupt by no one here. And now can tell you say another party, the same, it will come from the same corrupt society, so they will also be corrupt. You understand? So what I'm saying is this: you take off MPP now to teach both MPP and NDC a lesson, but most importantly, to begin to stand up to these bullies in suits, these gangsters in suits, because that is what most of them are. I see. Bro, the underlying thing, until when we begin to show these people say, way now go scot free. To show obi be ska. Be anywhere I'm a crisis audience because even Cromwell are buying a Boris Johnson COVID time or a party with the fee. Wabra or catching the force more money san no masa. I don't know now fees no. Now we also kosi cathedral. Who the more music na bukosi no we be sika na be sinne papa igusu ti akonya so a. If we don't begin to change the way we react there, because if Christopher Yesu no mo ka so be bande eno ya twen ya o ma ntiti say ya na ya. If we don't begin to let them know, say you can't get away with these things, they are unfortunately.
I see. Now, my Mr. Way and Sana ya tienyo. Dachi oma omunimum remu oma omutimi pesen semu. Etie onyumi no mokase enyum no portions bi egu omampani animasi ana enyum portions no bi edi femi omampani a ubeyi ano sen.
So here's the point. Say Sammy, Sammy, sorry. Say Sammy.
That's fine.
Ekuyi adie. Now me can say where come for me. Sammy. I'm stating the fact. So if they are saying it, say I'm expressing an opinion there, like knows everybody else one. That's fine. If they are criticizing me for what I've done, it's the same thing, that's fine. But if you are taking me on legally there, you will have to prove, otherwise say he's not a thief.
I see.
When you take somebody's money without permission, that's the difference of stealing. And if I buy coffee, I buy a sikan, and any diane, I know castle on fire, I know walk off fire, dear. If it's not stealing, then you can call it, woman or Marco professor, they know my stealing, no my misappropriation of funds. But you need me.
I see.
You need me.
And you mean what Otigana and Cabot Mabonum?
That's a very good question. I'd like to say yes. And the answer is yes, but it would have been difficult because this is why.
Okay.
Also, I told you about my experience in 2017. Where I'm sat now, bro, say which now me okay. You understand? So there may who be I said and name sir.
I see.
But come on, Ghana na me money idea what me want because Ghana na said certain things can be and can no na me consider. But no plano and come on Ghana na me worry dia boga and can they will press because the air contract and as I mean let's put this in perspective. You've been entertainment for very long. When I've done music for years. But the band of artist artist leader.
And the grand name because cramp one time Nkasei basa. That be Nkasei, better say Nakia Kasa and then you want to say and then Combo Biba no can be no and then the bonnie so like on your bio Kasa or better saw Kasa aha. One no drew Nkasei rough. And then I say we I say before woman now they Kasa.
You see, also Ghana and Nkasei and also carry a problem. Oh, yeah. Before I mean to answer the kind, there's time for everything. And I never talked about the head of my country like this. Babu, Afro is Juma 28 years. So
Online no breaky. Jina bi pa ye na fe yen wrap it up. Ya time aso jina bi pa ye aha. Na all can say also afe mu da ho
Now make I say I never thought say I would speak to the leader of our nation like that. But Bible said there's time for everything. To say I'm in Nkasei. There's a guy here artist. You say bright. We say the same. Aqua say Aqua. Say if you think this artist is disgusting, wait till you hear the story that inspired it. What I'm saying is this. Let's look at the things that have inspired it. This death essay that Sammy me I know be personally or what cancer. Mesika ko di mu a eba ne say me twe mesika e was sending here. Ayet. You understand? So we are talking and these people why here Juma 25 years, 28 years. There was a video there I'm posting. Police in Libya. We've been taught to work hard. Nipa de uye Juma dia upesinya esumfaso go problem na very nice. All these things are good advice. But because of decisions, and your man, say, and ya situation I am paying for the papa near my minimum. And it's a way in IT, not a sabi, obi bu no one can say what kind of people are we?
I see. What was the last time about Ghana?
I was in Ghana last year. Was it last year?
And last 2 years.
Either last year and last 2 years, I think.
Okay. Now about Ghana, that baby.
I mean, yes, sure. I've not got plans at the moment, but hopefully sometime this year.
Oh, okay. Okay, and yeah, say Afro Yesus. Your baby teen, you know, not material, my pound for ne. And nipa do mo share no yatilium so beka na encommon course na see Afro bi ma producer be Afro bi say si ho nso a e de be si ho anan mepa mu no asan kasa bi. Okay, maybe he is gone already. So we're going to listen to the song and pay attention to lyrics. Or say Ghana be crazy according to him, not I see a fan say I mean when they be who say this one should not be taken literally or this one should be taken metaphorically. So this is the song according to Afro Yesus, former Nkasei. Na mbabe bisa mapam for say omuti enwum no wie no afi nkomo na edi ye na enwum no sen e na omu hu no, but I'll go for a quick break na ye ba na nkomo no ya ba bebiem. So talamku, but whilst you are waiting for us to come back, I also want to read from you your WhatsApp message. Send it to us on the number on the screen all day all time. Na yen say message no only message ni adwen ana dabi o feel say dabi we dey message no ano hye. A quick break and I'll be right back.
Do you have a vision to become one of the finest multimedia personalities in the country? Then Doxa Open University is your ultimate choice. Get your multimedia and technological training from Doxa Open University, the first and fully fledged multimedia, technology and communication university in Ghana today. Doxa Open University offers programs ranging from 6 months to 2 years in PR, journalism and communication studies, sound engineering, TV production and video editing, graphic designing, animation, web designing, event management, telecom engineering, textile and fashion designing, screen acting, computer science and disc jockey. We are registered under CODVET, accredited by Ghana Education Service and ICM UK. Contact us on 0244 263 011 or WhatsApp us on 0577 263 011. Or you can as well visit our website on www.doxaopenuniversity.edu.gh. Doxa Open University, innovating and perfecting tomorrow's multimedia technology today. Do you have...
Interesting. All right, so welcome back. Doxa Open University is still calling you to be part of their students. So So be sharp and be part of the free 3 days boot camp. And if you are watching me and you want to learn journalism, sound engineering, if you want to be an actor, a cosmetologist, fashion designer, textile designer, an architect, computer scientist, or maybe you want to be a TV and radio producer and a graphic designer, then you have to make your way to Dosa Open University today. Dosa Open University is organizing a 3-day boot camp for free in the following courses: journalism and media studies, sound engineering, cosmetology, fashion designing, TV and radio production, graphic designing, and many more. Dates is the first week of every month. So I want to believe we are still enjoying some free courses. That is the free boot camp, and you have to be a part of it now. Now, Dosa Open University is approved by the Ghana Education Service, accredited by the Institute of Commercial Management (ICM) and CODVET to provide competence-based training. They also offer advanced accredited programs. They run short courses for 3 and 6 months, and they have the best flexible payment plan for school fees ever in Accra. Hostel facilities are also available. Internship and attachment are also assured for exceptional students. If you want the best, then you have to enroll now at Dosa Open University at Afro Media Campus. You can locate them at Dansoman Runabout. It is behind the Trust Hospital. But if you want to talk to them, why don't you do so via these numbers: 026 320 0300, that is 026 320 0300, or 0244 263011, 0244 263011. Dosa Open University, they are calling you if you want to be in this space. Go there now and let's see what we can do. Kojo, mami no starting na
Afro Yesus. He reminds me of the martyrs of the gospel. And that is what they did. They put their lives on the line to defend their religion and their faith. And he cited example, say in 2017 he went through an experience, and in that experience, you know, what discover life in a different way. And when people are in such position, it will be difficult for you to even understand certain actions that they take. And to me, I never want to say or go this tangent, because if you are a martyr, they won't care if you
put your
die.
life on.
And he really said that whatever will happen, he doesn't care about that. I support it when musicians sing about issues of politics, religion, to address that issue. Because we can't only be singing about love and other matters. These are also equally important issues in society. So when you channel your energy there is right. And he rightly says the music is spiritual. So say if it is coming out of your spirit, now a babontia, nobody can prevent it. It will go to achieve whatever purpose achieve. To me, it's a no-no for me.
Okay.
It's a no-no for me because yet see the lives of Bob Marley almost tackle on issues of politics. And they made it general. And their focus was on the people, not these politicians. But the politicians always have a way they can suppress things. As he rightly says, the organa and going to me more. Why? Because you could be apprehended.
Yeah.
You better be the Mrambia, because a lot of things are making allegations. Also, we need claim.
Evidence.
Any evidence. On our face here, Sikabia or you see, when we are, they have a way they bet me about be defending Sikano Mufine. So a president or to me say be to me say they can defend it. But say we now want to me and defend it, then where do we go from there? So I would have loved say a number back out, devoid of all these insults and personal attacks.
Yeah.
For media on any day, if you want to correct any leader or any person now the insults and ever, I'm not for you.
Okay.
One bit. And that is what will kill the song.
Okay.
Because a idea Libra and you empower the people. But Marley Becatcher said it is the politicians are playing with divide and rule. Almost say you see your brother as an enemy. So this message no preaching to the masses. It's a Thomas is not human. Then Now emancipation, no, the ever. Then they understand what the politicians are doing. But when you go to this direction, they have power over the people, and they are, if they are playing them all, they are being brainwashed. And you say now, over starting a bed, if you insult them, they will even see you as an enemy. Why are you touching our God? Why are you insulting our idol? They will attack you. But if you send an open message, which they feel free to listen, then they will listen and pick ideas from it. So the words I maybe find it difficult to repeat some of.
You are shivering.
Exactly.
And I am crashing.
And yet you me a new and a young man who drew. Some can send me beer or kind, because we are not talking about anybody than the president of the land. Aside everything, yes, he's or your penny. Assigning you can also correct. But to go on that tangent, calling names and all of that, I know can rightly say, "Oh no, ma hanuma." And you over here, sir. It is our quarter hour meeting.
To Boba
Park. Means that there's some fear in you. There's some fear because Bibinia then it says to me back Ghana or China, because you are working. When poor money Peter money and they are of course.
Every day.
Over there say, come message over to us. Evangelism.
I don't know. Ne mami be beside na eko ye dey. Oba Ghana ne mami be beside na Afro Yesus na eko ye dey.
Tina baby. Whoa, it's so to me back Ghana na obe to me be share 2 minutes like message, because any bounce when Christ was projecting Abra oba orebe bia didn't fear say bia ye bet me and I say encheme, because when you say owu kura na ade no wo ye no eye honhom no e na e hye no say so wo ye, but maybe insult no dear it didn't work out for me kura eka. He could have done it without
the insult.
Okay, now a good message,
which I think I also agree.
Obia bet me I dey atie, because the family, yes, we all see say and never be why leaders, you know, and why let me dream with our name with it will not benefit our future. And to crime bells never fire, but direction is to go to the people. People know, as he rightly said, they are serving us. They are serving us. Does the people even know? Say, yeah, mumu no more serve here, and yeah, mumu yeah serve one. So the empowerment will start with the people. Speak to them, preach to them the message, and let create the awareness. So with me discover who we say na no Nkasei. They say no, what we are say you have to discover yourself, and that is when you live here and you live here happily. Okay. It's you know, have they discovered themselves? Let the people discover themselves. Say, who now want to abano Emma Obi Enya to me, and look at how they are humble when they want the power. They see you as a king, and that is how it is. Onye we are still you are that king, but onye we are not better than a slave. Don't feel like you are a slave, and make sure say you can control who you vote for. And people get kakrakakra in yasa mindset here, and that is what Bob Marley songs did. And this emancipation brain, African countries be bedroom was some of this message, and it was able to pass through because message, you know, and targeting to be or tibe and you will be as a politicians or politicians that it's a common be and you know Afro radio every spirit no and how the phenomenal more and you forget a spirit the crowd over forward because yes at suddenly how it's a house out there and person of Ghana because I want to be able to another do not. You went to me a crusade. Then the Papa Shimu ye if your brass sports. Now cry Mike. And also the amount for me bow. Oh, of course. I did one yes speakers. Both speakers me no kwa dia. Exactly. Now pum send someone okay now the so. I don't know message in the
Thank you, Kojokin. Roll, quick one. Yeah, I see.
My main country Afro Yesus say Kojo settle the trap, but then Maninti
Kojo
or settle the trap.
I saw him run. Oh, so no, I also in your mind.
Hey, trap.
Ah, they'll buy then a better. I buy then a better.
Oh, a trap.
I'll buy then a better.
On Nkasei, that is why he said, say, oh, we club her, Anka own to me more.
Okay.
On when the challenges that he is going to pass through or he would face, which is why on Nkasei Senko Krum Ham and counting him more. You see, Brasame, yes, the words no use and are very strong words that and you'll be a bit in your book. But I see, oh, baby, or say, Ota or whom for a child. Otone Bema, and yes, all 77 Otone Bema. But uhun mema ye.
Ah, oh, Sana said it.
Oh, no, we said it.
Anja otata obicha.
Yes,
no Gina. Ose bomi.
Afa de ohun bema ko ye.
Oh, me de bia me hun se ohun ni bema o. Yeah.
That's not a incredible.
I don't know about the Kenya. Matao Marona. Incredible. Damn.
I don't know.
Say your otano or Thierry. You say your otano or Thierry now. Okay, not die. Like what Thierry did in the home. The big man and that's it.
Oh, brand new Gina.
Yes.
Oh, Roland.
That is what we are seeing. And it is not only with Afro Yesus and what he is feeling. I tell you, there are so many people that are feeling the same way and would probably, given the opportunity, might do worse of what Afro Yesus is doing. But is that the right way to go? I would say no. In the sense that, yes, he has a very good message. In fact, the cause of his anger is very legit. To the extent saying he can do worse. But the thing is that channel direction or the economy. Now, the argument is that who decide the question be say yes you NPP yes MPP yes NDC and is I to my wine. But his answer was not even specific on who even we should call.
Okay.
That is where my problem is. In the say bento anger. Now unim say okay, the fact that nipa we neteso. Until you think say we should see him as the worst, the devil. Meanwhile, you can't also opt for a better solution to whatever problem it is. Then I don't think you are doing us a good service.
Okay.
Because yes, the anger that you are feeling, you are not the only person feeling it. I'm sure the reason why he is not seeing that reaction that he wants to see is because people probably have not found solution to the problem that we are facing.
Okay.
If we had any better option, I'm sure, especially at this particular point in time, I'm sure Ghanaians are very discerning and would want to opt for that option.
Okay.
And the way Aoka said Ghanaians are not angry enough. You see, angry to what extent? And to what action do you expect the people to take? As for insult, this is not the first time politicians, somebody have been insulted. In fact, they've heard worse. This is just the least of it.
Among themselves.
Exactly. So this is just like ringing the old bell. Now, it is not about who you can hold responsible for what. It is about providing solutions. So me, in his quest to vent his anger, I was expecting say, oh, when he decided to do this, I believe that this action of his, so he could have done this or that because this country did this and it worked for them. That country did this. The same analogy useful for the National Cathedral, that is the $400 million and the ones the Egyptians were also using to build factories. That was beautiful. In fact, when you bring this kind of, your friend is saying, analogies and solutions to the conversation, then that is when we know that, okay, you are now telling people, say, yes, you connect with their anger, and they should think in this direction in order for us to find a solution. But if you can't also give us a better solution, and you still come to ring the old bell. It's yes, we would want to support you, but at a point, it is just like the same thing that we are feeling. And what do you want us to do? Run a coup, which is almost impossible.
Yeah.
And which is treason even to the country.
Yeah.
Nobody would encourage that. So if you say Ghanaians are not angry enough, angry to what extent? Angry to what action? And that is it. And to the politicians or the leaders of the country, they should also be aware. This probably, I know they've seen this, heard this on countless occasions. But it will get to a point, probably they wouldn't be able to contain. We've heard of coup d'etats not long ago, even for the past 3 or 4 years, in different countries. We wouldn't want to experience that. Therefore, we wouldn't even encourage somebody who even makes such statements. But they should also be aware that there are people whose anger cannot be contained like maybe some of us. Some of us, no matter what you do, we know there would come a time we will take you off and bring another person. But to some other people, probably they can't manage their anger. So they should be very careful, especially the way they put some of these policies together. Because these are some of the things that the people complain about. And funny enough, most of the things the people complain about is usually the things they do. And that is what makes it disheartening. So yes, I would want to advise our brother that yes, the way of directing the anger, me, I don't support it. I feel his pain because I share in it. But then the direction isn't good. And this is also another learning point for the politicians. Say, diplomatically. Some people will come raw and you can't blame them.
Well spoken, Roland Amate. Mr. Now we'll speak finally on this. Now, I say, the few minutes I could be a car, and yes, I did the fridge now.
Any anchor next topic?
Yanko next topic now.
Anchor next topic.
Okay. Usru.
Oh, Minstro. Debbie, I'm just disappointed in what he called the spiritual awakening that he's gone through. I'm just disappointed because per the way he spoke, I actually expected something better within the content of his song.
Okay.
And that didn't do for me. And see, it was like day and night. My expectations were just disappointed. I mean, just cut short like that. Know? Sebi. Or no, when you're in Huakotna, will be my soul. Experiencing what may be better than what we are experiencing here. We're not crazy. All right. If there is no, I mean, you can't stay there and say Ghanaians are not angry enough. I hear that statement from different quarters, and sometimes I wonder what people really mean by that. You know, you know, it takes a wise man to advise a king, or let's say it takes a wise man to advise a king, a bad king, I should say. All right. So no matter how bad you think the king is, you never advise the king with insults.
Okay.
It never works. It has never worked since civilization. It can never work because, I mean, basic rule tells you that 2 wrongs don't make it right. Well, if you say onim nyansa na, wo beka nyansa se machire obi ase bi onim nyansa no. Wo de atemdidie na ebe hia no. Na how do you expect him to react?
I send a message to my producer Facebook Jata Afro Yesus I say, how did Jesus speak to the Pharisees when he entered the church and corruption was happening? Was he polite?
No.
Did he insult them? What's that? Oh no. See where in your kote. See where you need. This is a normal.
What can I say?
What's that?
What can I say?
I say. How did?
No, me also win him. What can I say?
Oh, saying name this year. Obo people.
Nkasei no can I say?
And did you want them?
Because omo ye den.
Omo ye de emfata o.
Omo ton niema. Emu didwa wa Sunday. Right, at the I market.
Omo ye de emfata. Ai, omo ye de emfata. Yes, the emfata. It's a nice thing.
No. So our father, so was emfata. Say no name bottom line. Emfata.
And you not to feel say, and don't to feel say, yeah, a my penny for no almost so yenema emphata.
You see, let me state this thing. Even from the standpoint of a Christian. All right. Now, it was true Jesus was prophesied to come and die to save mankind.
Yeah.
I feel say his life was cut short because of the way he even handled some of those issues. Because Jesus made enemies for himself. There were different attempts on his life.
Okay.
What did I say? And that's a principle I think he should understand. There were times that Jesus had to run for his life. What did I say? In spite of the prophecy, the approach actually called for his execution. So what did I say? So if he wants to play Jesus here, well, there's only one savior of the world. If he wants to be the second savior of the world, and then me a friend say, all the luck. What did I say? But the point is that there's a principle. The same Jesus also spoke about how to speak to our elders. What did I say? So it's about knowing the right thing to do, and then having a certain result in mind.
Okay.
What did I say? You're not just here to come and sort of complicate the issues. The issue which may already be dire, or you don't come to complicate it by messing it up. What did I say? You don't do that. By whatever, by the constitutional arrangement, there is a 4-year term for every president.
Okay.
And
or every government.
Every government, right? So every government has that. Whatever
4-year
mandate,
Yeah.
As soon as if you say there is an alternative to vote for. Say Omufi say at the end of the day there's campaign also. So near the message beto amount for Addo na kuma so no. Or no amount for beto amano. And it's as simple as that. It has worked for the past 30 years. And I think that it has rendered some peace, some relative peace to the country. If the country is in chaos, clear thinking people cannot even go about their business.
Okay.
At least, what I say? Until we get to that place where we will be able to fashion out a better form of governance for ourselves. America went through the same thing for about 200 years. Okay. And let's say this is the how do you call it, the baby steps for us. We're still growing that democracy. It's being checkered with coup d'etats here and there, but we're still growing. Okay. What did I say? And you don't just come up and use the medium of music, which is supposed to actually be a very refined medium to use to address problems. You don't just use it in such in such a bad way.
Well,
okay,
man back.
The Bible mood all the bad you call back and forth. Okay, Romans 13. Or say everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities.
It's as simple as that.
For there is no authority except that which God has established. The authority that exists has been established by God. Consequently, verse 2, consequently, he who rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted. And those who will do so will bring judgment on themselves. A Bible no do the will get other quotations. A contest. It will back of Fahadi or Boem. And so I got your baby or Sakase. And you will be a
that's the beauty of the Bible.
Exactly.
Among all the diverse opinions on one issue. Yes, you can. That's true.